And it should be pretty obvious what I'm playing just by the fact that it is a PlayStation 1 game. And it is very close to... very close to when I completed RE2. Yep, predictably, it is Resident Evil 3. Personally, my favorite of the original 3. Now, I'll admit I am speaking from a somewhat biased point of view because this is the first one I ever actually played, and it's the first one I beat. So I do have a bit of a connection with this game. So, obviously, new game. Like Resident Evil 2, easy mode is for wussies. So we're going to play the game the way it's meant to be played.
Resident Evil.
And I'll mention my goals once this is over.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them. And that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
What are they?
So, unlike Resident Evil 2, you can actually skip cutscenes in this game, but because this is a Let's Play, I'm not going to skip any of those, and I'm going to show off alternate cutscenes as well. And to unlock everything, including the special director's message, I need to beat the game 8 times on the normal difficulty setting. First of all, we're just going to get grabbed right here, because after this cutscene here, your health gets replenished to full health immediately. And I can talk over this part. I'll be getting an A rating later, and there's no way I can get an A rating if I'm going to show off the cutscenes. At least I don't believe I can. I mean, if I did it perfectly, I might be able to, but I'm not going to try it.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive. Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there! How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere! I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters! Now leave me alone! I told you! I'm not leaving! Never! Just get away from me.
So that's all he says when he's in there. Now, I'll read these just to get them out of the way once and for all. Basically, this is just how you play the game, blah, blah, blah. Emergency escaped. You can press the... Oh, wait, no, that's not the new thing. There it is. This is the only Resident Evil game in the series, including Code Veronica, where you can do this. So, and this is just stuff that either we've already seen or stuff that I can explain to you later. This is also explaining how to use gunpowder, which I'll show that off later. So yeah, we're gonna pick up some handgun bullets. And unlike Resident Evil 2, we can actually use first aid sprays, but herbs and first aid sprays both will penalize your final rating. But because I'm showing off all the cutscenes and I'm not a master of this game, I'm not going to be getting an A rating anyway. Also, I'm going to be playing through this 8 times, and each time doing a different condition. And I'm going to want to practice, so I'm going to have a bunch of saves. So I'm probably going to get a D or an E rating at best. I'm not going to get an F rating, because like, you have to intentionally try and do bad to get an F rating. So, the emergency dodging we'll probably be seeing. So I'm just going to put away everything except for the... Well, technically the first aid spray as well. Also, everything in here is color-coded now, so I try to keep them color-coded. Actually, I'll put away the first... Or, not the first aid spray, but the ink ribbon, because I don't care about that. There's a lot more gunpowder A's than gunpowder B's, and I'll show off how to make ammo with that later on via the reloading tool. Now, I've mentioned throughout Resident Evil 1 and 2 that the knife in this game is vastly superior to those 2 games, and we'll be seeing that here. Yep, we're discarding that. Also, I hear people yakking outside. So, if we look at our map, which actually is a hotkey of L2, we can see the only door we can go in is this one, and this one, and both of them lead to the same place. Going through here is much faster. The only reason you'd go the other way is if you want to do a kill all enemy run of the game, which I am obviously not doing. So, there goes Brad while he's still alive. And notice how fast these fucking zombies are moving. Those ones are always going to be fast like that. So I'm just going to exit and reset the room. Resetting the room will randomize the zombie's health and movement speed. If they're running like that, I normally don't bother with them with a knife. So, why the knife is superior? Reason number 1, it seems to have a longer range. Reason number 2, slashing a zombie in the leg. Oh, and I got grabbed because that fucker went turbo. which has a tendency to happen. If I was doing this casually, I'd probably reset. Also, the knife takes far less slashes to kill stuff. I wasn't counting there, but that was actually on the high end. Also, that zombie was weak as shit. Because I think I just killed him. Yep, he's dead already. I'm trying to do quick shooting, and I don't know how to do it. Also, emergency evading is easier with the knife than it is with the, with any gun. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not sure what the mechanics are exactly. Here, we might... Oh. Now, let's just do this. Let's count how many times it takes to kill this zombie. 1, 2, 3... It always takes 3 or 4. Usually it's only 3 to knock him down. 4, 5, 6, 7. Get away. Oh, shit. 8, 9, 10. It always takes no more. It never takes any more than 10 to kill a zombie. Now, if this were like I said, if this were a casual run, I would reset this because that's too much damage. But since this is a Let's Play and I'm not getting an A rating anyway, I don't care as much. And obviously I picked up the shotgun there. And because we're going through the streets, it's a lot easier to dodge zombies for the most part. Get away. Yeah, these herbs are pretty easily missable, unless you happen to check up here. And like Resident Evil 2, there are a lot more green herbs in this game than there are in RE3, or a lot more green herbs than red herbs. So we're just gonna ignore these two zombies and just gun it for this back alleyway here. Reset the map and these guys will be in different positions, so no need to deal with him. Ah, get away.
Get away!
Now, we're supposed to help Brad here kill this zombie, but we're not going to bother. Instead, we're just going to pick up this lighter, because this lighter has no oil, and now it does. If we try to exit, it'll just make this go faster. There's no difference. If you let it play out normally, he'll kill the zombie anyway. So.
Brad, why isn't someone doing something about this?
No one's trained to handle this kind of situation. What could anyone do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
So, we don't know. Who or what is he talking about? I mean, we'll find out here very soon. In a speedrun, it's less than a minute, or no, less than 2 minutes after he says that. Uh-oh, okay, I'm going into a wall. That's not smart. So, here's where they are. Oh, man. You went running really fast. asshole. Okay. Sometimes I can make it to here and use the lighter on this rope. It says the rope is soaked with oil, but it's holding the door shut, so... I don't like that runner. Oh, and it mentioned... The playing manual mentioned these barrels. Press R2 on a PS2 controller to aim at it. I'm gonna try to wait a little bit longer. Oh. Oh, can I get every single one of them? Holy shit. Never have I gotten every single one. 90% of the time, the two in the back stay in the back. That was the best barrel shooting I've ever done. So I'm glad I got that recorded. And the herb combinations are all the same as they ever were. And, oh yeah, it's just a photo. We don't need the photos. Unless you do a Jill's Diary run, which will be one of the run conditions that I do in this game. And dog comes out of the fire, just ignore it. And we're gonna go in here and we're gonna make our first save. Again, all these saves are just gonna be for me to practice later on. I'm certainly not gonna need this many saves. I only save once or twice per playthrough. This later we'll just put away and we'll never touch. We won't be touching it until close to the end of the game, actually. And we'll put the shotgun away for now, too. Okay, actually we are going to look at the Game Instructions B real quick. This is the gunpowder, which is exclusive to RE3. This is necessary if you want to create different types of ammunition. By combining the gunpowder and reloading tool, various types of ammunition will be created. A, B, and C. Please note that gunpowder C is created by mixing A and B types. There are 13 different kinds of gunpowders in all, and here's 7 of them. A with the reloading tool is handgun, B is shotgun, C is grenade regular, A and C is flame rounds, B and C are acid rounds, 2 C's are freeze rounds, and 3 C's are magnum bullets. And like here it says, if you combine a certain type of gunpowder with grenade rounds, special types of grenade rounds will be created. And that there is only for enhanced bullets, but by the time you find enough gunpowder to make enhanced bullets, you'll have the Magnum and the grenade launcher, and those don't get enhanced bullets, so the hell with it. So first save here. Again, this is just for... Actually, I want to see what my slots are. RE3 practice. Okay. So I'm going to save on this one. This memory card is going to be saved exclusively for RE3 practice, because there's actually a fair lot you can do with this game challenge mode wise. Also, we're almost 20 minutes in. In a normal speedrun, I'd be out of here in less than 10. Because I would have skipped the opening cutscene and every cutscene afterwards. And what was Brad talking about earlier? Here's where we find out.
Jill!
Brad!
We've gotta... Jill! Help!
Meet Nemesis. This game's equivalent of Mr. X. And it is way stronger. Now here's a thing you can do. Live selections. Choosing different results will result in different outcomes, obviously. If you check Brad's body, you'll find the card case. Check the card case. A card of some kind is inside the card case. And as you can see, it's the Brad's ID card. It's probably an unused graphic from RE1, I would say. So we're not going to actually fight Nemesis. We're just going to get in the police station. Although killing him does yield rewards, but we're not going to do that on this playthrough. We're going to not worry with it right now. Now, here's where I'm going to have to really resist the urge to not do speedrun strats. Some of you may be wondering, what happens if you... Well, actually, we'll use Brad's card case on this computer. Or actually, no, we'll pretend we didn't pick up the card case. What happens if you chose enter the police station? Is this going to be a good pattern or bad pattern? The good pattern would be all of the zombies are lined up on the other side of the room. Oh, and that guy's turbo. Of course he is. And of course he only had one more slash before he died. And yeah, there's no handgun bullets here this time. This isn't RE2. Even though this is the exact police station. Oh, and he's... Okay, if they're on the ground crawling, they're at 0 health, but they can still hurt you with their leg bites. So... We're just going to enter and exit the room. That zombie's speed will be sufficiently randomized. Damn it. Okay, I don't know why I keep checking. I don't mean to do that. And also there's this ass. Well, if they're on the ground anyway, then they're not actually dead. They're actually alive. Until that happens. And let's see. Will shotgun shells... Let's see, are you gonna be running? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that one's a pretty high health zombie. Okay, sometimes shotgun shells can appear in this room. And hi, Marvin. We're not even gonna pick up that document he's holding. There's no reason for it. And look here, in the room that had the C4 is just a blue gem. This female zombie here is a complete bitch. Because half the time she's turbo and you cannot do much to dodge her. And she's dead. Good for her. Oh, speaking of going turbo. As you can see, these zombies are much faster than an RE2 or 1. So anyway, for casual playthroughs, if you don't know what you're doing... Okay, right there I just performed an emergency evade by pressing L1, or R1. There's a couple buttons you could press for that, but I go with the aim button. And it'll stop the attack from landing. Okay. So, we're actually going to go to the safe room here. And in the room where we... Okay. In the room where we originally found the alternate outfit for Claire or Leon, we find a gunpowder A. Also, I should probably put this down here. And we're going to put away the card case, never to be used again. Or the STARS card, never to be found again. If you're doing this casually, here's the other place where you will find a STARS card. It's also recommended you have at least one full health item. Because if you suck like I do, then you'll probably get hit and be put into caution. And You don't want to be at caution when you're against some later enemies. So here's where the stars card is if you did not pick it up earlier. And if you're not just doing speedrun strats, which I normally do. Also, there are sometimes there'll be dogs down this hallway, and sometimes there'll be red herbs past where those zombies are. But it's only sometimes. This game has a lot of RNG in it. And here's another stars card. And if you look at it, it's the exact stars card from the character select screen in RE1. And if shotgun shells are not in the room with Marvin, they're in here. So yeah, this game is probably the most interesting Resident Evil of the original 3 to speedrun, just because of all the RNG elements. Like, you can sometimes get great runs with bad performance, and sometimes you can be at your very best and still lose time. The reason why we would want the stars card, in theory, to check the pattern is because back here there's a little something something. It's locked with a number base locked. And now I know what 4 buttons what combinations they can be, and I'll prove that I have them all memorized on the second playthrough of this. But if you're playing it casually, you would go there, and then you would check the computer. You would use an RE2 to use the stars card and get the thing. Today's password is 4011. That's completely RNG, but it's pseudo-random between one of 4 combinations. In a speedrun, what you would do is just guess the combinations, because guessing all 4 combinations is still way faster than checking Brad's body, and it's way faster than going in that room. So what was it? 4011, I think. 4011. And usually that one doesn't even pop up. So remember in RE2 when I thought the STARS office door was locked? Well, it's locked in this game, and that's the key to unlock it. And there's a lot of alternate branching paths you can take in this game, and one of which actually gives you a different ending. So I'll try to get the A rating on that playthrough. And second save. I'm saving before all the optional Nemesis encounters and before the boss fights. Basically before Clock Tower Nemesis, the Gravedigger. Yeah. Again, I don't need to, but I'm doing it for practice. For the sake of practice. And the other stars card we won't need ever again, so we're not going to touch it. I should probably have brought out the shotgun. Actually, I'm going to. The hell with using the handgun for this next room. Okay. All right. And you don't have to hit X to move up the stairs. There'll either be 1 or 3 zombies up here. 3 zombies, that's really bad. If you want to do this safely, just headshot. Oh, I was gonna try run past that guy, but he went turbo there, so he got killed too. Usually this fat zombie isn't a problem. And let's see. I'm gonna unlock this. Yes. Oh, let me think here. Okay, I wonder if the red herbs are here this time. They are not. Okay, they were in the room with the zombies. So, where you would get that card key, which we're not going to bother with because it's too much of a hassle. There's lockpick, which unlike in RE1 and 2, that actually takes up space. But you only use it like 3 times throughout this whole game. It's not anywhere near as useful as in RE1 or 2. And there's that. Now in this locker, this contained the grenade launcher as Claire or the Magnum as Leon. Here it could be one or the other. Good luck would dictate grenade launcher, and it's the grenade launcher. Good. The grenade launcher is by far the best weapon in the game, because the flame rounds will kill any non-boss enemy in one hit, I believe.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlo! Send in support immediately!
The flame rounds are strong enough to kill anything that's not Nemesis or the Gravedigger. Acid rounds do more damage against the Gravedigger, and freeze rounds do more damage against Nemesis than Magnum bullets, but the Magnum is a far safer weapon to use. And I know we've hit the 30-minute mark, which is where I would normally end the segment, but did you hear that glass breaking? Oh, and the music changed. Fuck it. We'll just do it in this segment. We'll be hearing this a lot throughout these playthroughs, so... What comes out? Nemesis comes out with a rocket launcher. Luckily, the rocket launcher is not instant death. So, I'm going to put away the grenade launcher, because I won't be using it for quite some time. And I'll put away the shotgun since I don't need it anymore. Put away the first aid spray as well. So I'll just keep the handgun, I guess. Because I don't need it against really any enemies for now. So, in a casual playthrough, aka any percent, you can just run away. Just run right, and you get that one, of course. Just run right back out the police station. And Nemesis will follow you from room to room. Also, if you plan to go for Nemesis percent, you better have killed all the zombies in here. And this is the room you want to fight Nemesis in a Nemesis percent. Okay. So, I'm not going to get out of this. I'm not going to end the segment quite yet. And Brad's body has disappeared. Obviously, he's behind that crap. And underneath the, like, that little area he was in RE2. So, on that note, I will see you guys next time.